So you need newspaper to cover your space first. So you need one sheet.
Oh, she's here? What time is it?
And you need newspaper to use for your, to cover the piece that you're gonna create. So I normally take a few sheets of newspaper like this, and you rip going with the grain, which with the newspaper, it's top to bottom. That's why it looks so lovely.
I did the Massachusetts.
And then you rip it into small pieces. And so I make a pile. And you can save these from day to day, because it is definitely a longer than a one-day process most of the time. And then you need paper mache goo. Paper mache goo lives in this container. Looks like this. Okay, it says vinegar. It's just paper mache goo. Okay, which is just glue. It's a special kind of glue and water. Okay. You might have used paper mache when you were in elementary school and used it with like flour and water and glue, and then it gets really gross and smelly. This doesn't do that. So you take a little bit, okay? You put it in a container, okay? The containers look like this. They're in the cabinet above the sink that says paint cups. Right now it's open, okay? And then you need a form. So if you have already done your planning and you're, doing it based on a theme or creating something, you can use newspaper to create a structure. So this is obviously just a very quick structure and not something that has been thought through. But people have made hands, people have made whole animals, people have made buildings, people have made pretty much anything you could possibly imagine. You can also use any form we have to cover as well. Okay, so there are bowls, there are paper towel tubes, there are all sorts of recyclables over on the shelf over there as well. So I'm going to do it with this to start. So you take the paper mache, or you take the newspaper, you're going to dip it into the paper mache. See how goopy it is? You want to wipe it off so that it's not as like goopy. And then you cover your piece. You cover your structure. Okay? And then do it again. Now, people love to take shortcuts, and they think that they can sort of paint this on. So they just put it on one side. Hold on. So I overlap it like this. So they try and take it off their fingers and just do it on one side. So they like stick it down and do this, and then the next day everything's peeled off. The glue has to be on both sides, and I try to give it a little rub as I do it as well. And then it gets into the fibers and it becomes part of kind of the piece. Did you stop it?
Oh no.